Good evening, football fans, and welcome to another high school broadcast of football on WCTV tonight. We are broadcasting from Jensen High School for the first round of the MHSAA football tournament between the visiting West Catholic Falcons and the homestand Union Christian Crusaders. Kevin Balser on the call along with my broadcast partner Jeff Wiswery. And Jeff, we're going to see two teams tonight with pretty much contrasting styles on offense.
A little bit. Well, let's lay this out here real quick, folks. West Catholic was 5-4. They're five-time Division V state. They've lost 4. Catholic, Grand Rapids Catholic, and Grand Rapids Christian, all good teams. Unity Christian, on the other hand, went 7-2. Lost both their games to both the Zeeland teams that are much bigger and higher class schools. So it's going to be real good. A couple of the prognosticators out there, one of them picked Unity 28-27. The other one picked West Catholic 28-27, and he even said it. So with that being said, you're going to have a tight game. Real quick, Kevin, West Catholic runs a wing tee. They always have. They probably always will.
No, they run a spread.
I'm sorry,
Unity
Christian runs a wing tee. My apologies. West Catholic runs a spread. They run a lot of bubble screens, a lot of sprint draw, that type of thing. So be ready. We're going to have a good game.
So it looks like, I don't know who won the toss, but what Unity Christian's going to kick it off. They're in their blues, moving from left to right here on your television screen. There is really no wind tonight, folks. Looking at the flags, we really can't see a whole lot. And it's probably about 48 degrees right now, so it's going to be kicked off.
And there goes Jake Oldman with a little pooch kick.
Pooch kick's taken up by West Catholic's number 86. That would be Braden Naraki, and he's going to hit right about there, and it's going to first and 10 for the Falcons at their own 35-yard line. The Falcons, like Jeff had said, 5-4. But don't let that record deceive you. They were a few years back. They were 1-3 to start the season, end up finishing the year at 5-4, and end up winning the state championship. So this is an experienced team. Joe Highland is an experienced coach. They've gotten better throughout the season, and right now they're going to have first and 10 with Spencer Zobro, the junior, calling the signals.
Unity Christian, their base defense, 4-4.
We're going to take Dorado in motion. Spencer back to pass. He's going to throw it, and he hits just about a 7-yard in pattern, and that catch is made by number 84 for West Catholic. That would be Jake Schichtel.
Look like Hayden Large and Austin Scudderman on the stop. 7-yard pickup for the Falcons.
And Jeff, it looked like Unity Christian was in his own defense right there. I'm curious to know if they're ever going to go to a press coverage tonight. If they see West Catholic drive the ball down, they may have to change some things up, but we'll see.
They like to play the zone. We'll see what happens. Keep everything in front of them.
Zobro, easy throw there. Not a whole lot of pressure on him. So Zobro's going to turn around. There's a swing bubble screen to Schichtel. He can't quite handle that. It's going to be incomplete. I think he kind of looked upfield first before he got that ball. And Jeff, we had talked before off the air that you think you like West Catholic runs a lot of those bubble screens. You had saw them on film, and that's one of their bread and butter plays.
I've watched a ton of film on West Catholic. They run a lot of bubble screens. That one there's a little bit of a misdirection bubble screen. TJ Vancouvering was right there for the tackle, and Schichtel dropped it. So here we go. Big play to start early, Kevin. 3rd and 3.
Yep. So we got trips right for Spencer Zobro. The lone slot is Dorado to the left. And he's going to drop straight back. They're going to throw a little screen pass. And that screen pass to number 11, it looked like. That'd be Matt Bilski. And Unity had the initial hit right at about the down marker, but he broke a tackle and rumbled about another 7 yards. So it's going to be a first down for the Falcons at the Unity Christian 49-yard line, or at their own 49-yard line.
Jackson Bush had him and couldn't quite stop him. Hayden Large was there as well, but he leaned forward, picked up a couple extra yards. So 1st and 10 for the Falcons from their own 49.
Bilski, a senior running back, and he's going to set off right now to the right of Spencer Zobro. Zobro's got Dorado to the right. Trips. Now he's going to bring Schichtel in motion. Hand it off. No, he's going to keep it himself up the middle, and gains about 3 yards. Initially brought down on the hit was number 53 for Unity Christian. That'd be Troy Cunnan.
Yeah, nice job by Cunnan there. Staying home, kept him on the sprint draw. Now that's another play that West Catholic will run a lot. He'll ride that half that halfback and see what the defensive end's going to do. If the defensive end pinches, he'll hand it off. If he doesn't, he'll keep it, and that's what he did there.
So we'll call it 2nd down and 7 from the Unity Christian 48-yard line. If you're just joining us, it's the opening drive for West Catholic. And Spencer Zobro, the junior quarterback, calling the signals.
Pass play.
Swinging out to Bilski.
Yep, there's another swing. Oh, TJ Vancouver
right just blew
there.
that play up. The fumble on the foot, fumble on the play.
Oh, they're saying UD got it.
And we'll see what they do.
Officials are looking around. Still no. Oh, one
Nope,
official's
they're
coming
gonna
in
say
saying
he was
third.
down.
Yep, 3rd down. Boy, number 6 on that play, Zach Patton tried to block TJ Vancouver, and he blew right through him.
Yeah, that's a mismatch there. TJ Vancouver just blew that play up right from the start. So a big play here, Jeff. 3rd and 10 for the Crusader defense. Spencer Zobro coming all the way across from Coach Joe Highland to get the play. Big stop here, Jeff, if the Crusaders can get it.
Yeah.
So Zobro, he's got Bilski behind him. Split out left is Dorado, and to the right is Schichtel.
Pass play.
Spencer back to pass.
Center screen
screen
again.
over the middle.
Oh, boy. Austin Skydeman had him there, and he missed him, but he did stop him short. TJ Vancouverian and Troy Cunnin on the stop. It's going to be 4th and 2. I suspect West Catholic will go for it here, Cal.
That was a little center screen, and Jeff, you're right about those screens. That's the 2nd time they've thrown that center screen. Schichtel was open. Unity had a chance to get him. Probably for only about a 3-yard gain. He slipped through that tackle, and now it's going to be 4th down, and we'll call it 2 from the Unity Christian 43-yard line. So a big play here for the Crusader defense, for both teams, really.
So it looks like they got to get about halfway between the 40 and the 41. So it's 4th and about a yard and a half.
Thomas and Patton split right. Dorado to the left. And they're going to run a
Those center
Schichtel
pitch.
on
Oh,
it.
they got him. Oh, I think they stopped him short.
And the Unity Christian off defense thinks they did. They ran Schichtel, and they did. Unity Christian got the stop. They ran Schichtel, Jeff, on a little, I guess, they brought him across the middle there on a little.
Boy, Coach Joe Highland's not happy with the mark, but I think the mark was accurate. Now, Kevin, they ran him in motion, and I will tell you that's officially a pass play. If he drops that, that's an incomplete pass.
Yep.
But it looked like Hayden Large and Max Bukema were right there to make the stop. Boy, big play early in this game.
That's a huge play right there. So Unity Christian now 1st and 10 from their own 42-yard line. And as usual, they're going to be a full house set. They're going to run the wing tee. There's going to be the give to number 3.
Malachi Obande.
Albande breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle all the way up to the 50-yard line. He's going to be brought down by number 1, Mitchell Doyle. Doyle, a senior defensive back coming up from his safety position. Boy, good opening play there, Jeff, by the Crusaders.
That's a great play by Unity. Malachi Obande's got that speed, Kev. He can break a tackle. He's gone.
But Jeff, if you look at the one advantage Unity might have is West Catholic they're in the OK Blue. You don't see any wing tee offense in the OK Blue. And in OK Green, there are a few teams that run
Oh, he's got Noah Sorensen.
Oh, Sorensen dropped it. Oh, he had it wide open. Nice look there. But
wow, a little surprising there. Unity Christian going with a pass so early.
And like I was saying, West Catholic, they were in the blue. They don't see a lot of wing tee offenses. They might have a tough time adjusting to it. Whereas Unity, on the other hand, they see a few spread offenses in the OK Green Conference, so they're used to it defensively.
They do. They see Howland Christian. They see Sealand East a little bit, runs that sprint draw. They go against Allendale, runs a little bit of that. So here we go, 3rd and 2, Kevin. Our big play here early in this game.
Isaiah Tisla, he's going to give it off to
Bukema.
Bukema breaks one tackle, breaks another. 1st down, Unity Christian at the West Catholic 31-yard line, or 32-yard line. Big pickup there on 3rd down.
3rd down carry for 18 yards and a Crusader 1st down by Max Bukema.
So Unity Christian a little bit hurry up now. Tisla over center. Full house set behind him. There's the give to Bukema over the left side. Breaks over the right side. He's going to plow forward for about 6 yards.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Kevin, starting early in this game, the fact that the wing tee can get some good yards is a very good sign for Unity Christian.
We'll call it 7. It's 2nd down and 3 from the West Catholic 25-yard line. Tisla with the give to that's Jackson Bush over the left side, and Bush going to be close to a 1st down.
I think he got it, Kev.
A nice run there by the junior running back, and we'll see where the spot is, and they are going to give him the 1st down. So Unity Christian keeping the drive alive on a nice opening drive here in the 1st quarter at Jensen High School.
Here you go, a little bit of hurry up again, Kevin,
Yeah.
from Unity Christian.
There's the gift to. No,
Isaac
Tesla's
Tesla
going to keep
keeping it.
over the left side.
Oh, a nice spin move.
move.
Well, that's a nice 7-yard pickup there by Tesla.
Went over the left side. Faked the ball to Jackson Bush and went over the left side. Like Jeff had said, he made a nice spin move and fell forward. And it's going to be first or second down. We'll call it 2 from the West Catholic 13-yard line.
And another quick to the line for Unity Christian.
There's a quick hitter.
Max Buchem up the middle.
5-4-3.
Oh.
He falls forward to about the 3-yard line. And he's brought down by number 1 again. That'd be Mitchell Doyle.
Max Buchem is a hard runner, Kevin. Hasn't run the ball a lot this year. Was a real big runner for Unity last
He
year.
was. He was their leading rusher.
Yes,
last year.
but nice to see him getting the ball a little bit this year. So you have a 1st and goal from the 3 for Unity.
There's the give
Malachi
to
Obande.
Touchdown, 3-2-1 touchdown, Unity Christian. And, boy, they made that drive look easy, Jeff.
Yes, they did. So
And
Malachi Obande with the 3-yard touchdown.
he goes over the left side, and Unity Christian, first one to draw blood here at 6:08 to go here in the third quarter. They lead at first quarter. They lead at 6-0.
So here you go. Unity's a little bit back and forth. They have a very good kicker in Jake Ullman, and they will kick the extra point, but sometimes they'll go for 2, and here Unity Christian's going to line up for 2, Kev.
Isaac Tesla went over there right after that touchdown was scored and met with Coach Craig Tibby and says, "What are we running, Coach?" There's
Max
the gift to
Buchem, count
Buchem.
it. He's in.
He's in, and 8-0. Unity Christian take that opening drive after that good stop on 4th down and come back the other way, and they put up 8 on the board. And with 6:08 to go here in the first quarter, it's Unity Christian 8, West Catholic nothing.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, Kev, that's a good start for Unity because I told a few people I would like for Unity to get the ball first and go down and score.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't get the ball first, but they held West Catholic. They held them on 4th and 2, got the ball and went down and scored. So excellent start for Unity. Now, you have a couple good coaches here, so you know they're going to make adjustments and be ready to go.
Well,
so.
and we talked about it, Jeff. We thought that off the air, we talked about the fact that one of the things for Unity Christian to be effective is to put these long drives together. You know, put these 60, 70-yard drives that chew up 5-6 minutes on the clock, and that wasn't quite that long of a drive, but they in fact did chew up a lot of time on the clock, and were able to punch 8 points going forward. You know, Jeff, we're talking about these two teams. You had mentioned that West Catholic comes in at 5-4, Unity Christian 7-2. The last time these two teams met was back in 2012 or 2015. West Catholic won at 45-28. Last Unity win was in 2012 at 31-16. West Catholic leads the series 3-1. So a little bit of history on that one. And now Ullman's going to kick it off for Unity Christian. And that's a squib kick. It's been picked up by
big bounce.
Guy bouncing around. And Dorao's going to pick it up. And going forward, he's going to be brought down. And he's going to fall forward to about the 26-yard line.
Well, a little bit of history, Kevin, with these two teams is I know for a fact the last time they actually played all grades was the senior class when they were freshmen. And I know the freshmen as seniors, as freshmen, beat West Catholic. I was at the game. They played last year in the regional baseball semifinals and lost 3-1 to West Catholic. Unity Christian did. So there's a little bit of history of this team. Another thing that's a very unique fact is all the seniors on this field right now. The last time West Catholic lost a playoff game is when they were all in 7th grade. So think about that for a minute.
That's pretty impressive. So Zobro behind the center. He's got Bilski to his right. He's going to pitch it to Schichtel over the left side. And nice play there. Coming all the way from his right defensive end.
That's Jake Ullman.
Was number 81, Jake Ullman.
Yep, that was very nice, Kevin.
So we'll call it a pickup of 2 on the play, 1 on the play. It'd be 2nd and 9 at the West Catholic 27. Zobro coming all the way into the field to play after getting the play from Coach Joe Hyland. He's got Bilski behind him. We got double splits left in Dorado and Schichtel, and Thomas out to the right. And there's the gift to Bilski right up the gut. And nothing. Well, he broke. Good job by the senior running back to keep his legs when he falls forward. And he picked up probably about 6 yards on the play.
Boy, he did. I mean, Unity had him about 3 yards back, Kevin. He drove 3 more yards and got that. So that makes that third down a little bit more manageable for the Falcons. 3rd and 3.
They're going to call it, 3rd and 3. And, he did a nice job just keeping those legs moving forward. So a big play here again for the Unity Christian defense. Thomas split right. They got trips left here for the Falcons. They're going to bring Schichtel in motion. Now he's going to come back. And
Oh, he's going to run it.
Sobro's going to keep it.
Oh,
He breaks
rip.
one tackle, fumbles the
Oh,
football.
fumble!
Unity
Unity
Christian all over
got
it.
Yes, they do. Let's
Unity
see.
Christian got it, and I think
81.
81, that would be Caleb Hybor.
No, that's Jake
That
Ullman.
is Jake Ullman.
Jake
Yep.
Ullman got that. Boy, I'll tell you what, that was a nice run there by the quarterback,
Yep.
Zobro. But somewhere he got hit and coughed it up, and Unity Christian's all over it. 1st and 10 from the West Catholic 40.
Just didn't secure the ball, and boy, big turnover here for Unity Christian. Now, let's see if they can take advantage of it as they got 1st and 10 at the West Catholic 40. We'll see, Jeff, if the Falcons made some adjustments there on the defensive side during that.
Boy, there's oh, look at this.
Look at
Isaac Tesla just with a
Tesla.
quarterback sneak got about 6 yards.
Yeah, I think we were both wondering what are we doing here. And next thing you know, Tesla breaks a couple tackles, and he falls forward to about the, we'll call it the 33-yard line.
I thought maybe he bobbled the snap, but I don't think he did.
No,
I think that was a design
I
play.
think you're exactly right.
2nd and 3. He got, we'll call 7 on that, Kevin. There goes,
And we got a flag down the
yeah,
play.
we got procedure on Unity. It looked like the snap was a little late on that.
And, Jeff, something we've seen tonight from Unity that I haven't seen a whole lot this year is a little bit of hurry up. We talked about it early on the first drive, but they seem to be coming out of that huddle a lot quicker. I don't know if they've seen something on film where West Cat's a little bit slow getting substitution in the game, but whatever it is, it's working right now for the Crusaders.
They'll go a little tempo now and then. All the boys have wristbands, so they'll once in a while they'll flag a play in and they can get going. But they'll either go slow or they'll go tempo. And credit to Coach Tibby, he'll mix that up every once in a while.
So after the false start, that's going to bring the Crusaders back 5 yards. We'll call it 2nd and 8 from the West Catholic 38-yard line. And Tibby to Obande.
Malachi Obande again
for some
up
blocking.
the middle. Oh, he's got a little bit.
He did. Boy, Jeff, great patience there by Malachi Obande. You know, he stayed right behind his line, his guard who pulled on that play, and didn't do anything fancy, just stayed right behind him. And next thing you know, he picked up a 1st down. A gain of 8 on the play. And West Catholic, or Unity Christians got the ball 1st and 10 at the Falcon 30-yard line with 3:41 and counting down here going the first quarter. So to Slaw again, and again, folks, you're going to see the same thing from Unity Christian. Full house set.
Right up the gut. There he goes, Hayden Large. Hayden Large right up the middle.
5, 10 down. Boy, Jeff, West Catholic brought their linebackers up in the gap, and they didn't get there.
They did get there, Kevin, but they ran right by Hayden Large, and that's where that play up the middle will happen sometimes. They get up so far upfield, they run right by the handoff. So Unity Christian 1st and 10 from the 11.
So there's
Sla's
going to keep
keeper.
it. 10 steps in front. 5, 4,
Oh,
3,
he get
2.
there?
Oh, he's brought down at about the 1-yard line.
Boy, just short. He reached out with the ball, which I don't like. But I know
good effort there by Isaac Slaw, the junior quarterback.
A lot of NFL players will do that, but he reached out, and they got him at about the 1-yard line. So 2nd to go from the 1. Here you go, a little hurry up with Unity, Kev.
Well, I think you're just going to see something up the gut or Slaw keep it. And there's the give to Obande. Bukema falls forward. Touchdown, Unity Christian. And right now, I think this West Catholic crowd's a little stunned, Jeff. They've seen the Crusaders dominate this first quarter, and there's still 2:56 to go.
So 14-0. Tibby's going to go for 2 again here.
There's the give to Bush over to the left side.
He
plows in, and the 2-point conversion makes it Unity Christian 16, West Catholic nothing.
2-point conversion for the Crusaders is good.
Wow. Wake up and smell the coffee. I got to be honest with you, Kev. I didn't see this coming.
No, a lot of football left yet, but a good start here by the Crusaders.
The Michigan Army National Guard is proud to be the official military branch of the MHSAA. If you're interested in learning more about the Guard, visit myarmyguard.com. That's myarmyguard.com.
So, Crusaders are going to kick off again. Back deep for the Falcons is number 3. Nick Dorado, number 12. Logan Thomas, and number 8, Zane Way. And kicking off for the Crusaders is number 81, Jacob Ullman.
So let's see what Unity Christian has drawn up here. Now they've done one pooch punt. They've done a squib kick, Kev. So let's see if they're going to keep mixing it up here. Jacob Ullman has quite the leg. Yeah, a little bit of a, oh boy.
That's going to go out of bounds. And what Unity or West Cat's going to get it at the 35, or is it 40 in Jeff?
35, I think, in high school.
Line.
Yeah,
so
that's not what they wanted
Yeah, that's
there.
not exactly right. But so a little bit of work now for the West Catholic Falcons as they take it over. 1st and 10 from their own 35, trailing 16-0 here in the first quarter at Jensen High School.
Boy, 2:56 still to go in this first quarter, Kevin.
Yep.
So remember, people, I mean, this is a 5-time state champion. They're not going to go away. They're going to hang around. They're going to keep plugging away. These kids all know how to win. At West Catholic, a lot of these kids play varsity for their freshman and sophomore years, so they've been around a while.
A little bit different look here, Jeff. They stack 2 receivers left, and they only got Wiswary over there.
They do, yep. Tesla's starting to come over a little bit. But Unity must see this on tape, know what's happening. Yep.
So we're rolling
He's
out to
looking
his
to
right.
run.
He's got number 8 wide open. He makes a stutter step and advances forward. Number 10 on the tackle. That would be Isaac Tesla. Jeff, Unity was a little bit quick, late to react to that.
Well, Wiswary ran deep with the deep receiver, which he's supposed to do, but Tesla's got to get out there for the short receiver, and he didn't get out there fast enough. You know, the fake run kind of held him in a little bit. So 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Nice play.
It was a nice play by the Falcons. So Zorbo coming back from Coach Joe Hyland's play. He's got Bilski to his right. Thompson Schichtel split to the left, to the right. Dorado to the left.
Run right up the middle.
Bilski. Oh, nothing doing there. He got 1 yard, and that was it. Big surge there by the Unity Christian defense, led by number 14.
Austin Scheidemann and
number 4 as well on the play, Nick Tibby.
Nick Tibby and also Max Buchman did a nice job holding the edge there. Didn't let him bounce outside. So nice job by Unity defense there. Only gave up a yard and a half, 2 yards. 2nd and 8.
Some really good defense there by the Crusaders. So 2nd down 8 from the West Catholic 48-yard line. So a little bit different formation now for the Falcons. They go well. Now they're going to push up. I think that's going to be Bilski pushed to his to a slot back. Sobro.
Yep. There's your little bubble. There's your bubble. TJ Vancouvering was out there.
And Vancouvering did a nice job playing there, but a good pickup by West Catholic on that. They faked the dive play, Jeff, and just swung it out to Schichtel on the right there, and he did a nice job. Picked up about 6 yards on the play, so it's going to call it 3rd down and 2.
As I said earlier, they like those bubble screens.
Yep, they do.
I mean, they run up everything. Fakes, no fakes, reverses, everything. They like those a lot.
And we've seen them to the right. We've seen them over the middle. We've seen them to the left.
Yep.
So 3rd down and 2. Schichtel and Dorado come to the right for West Catholic. He's got Thomas to the left. He's got Thomas to the right. Bilski behind Zobro. There's the give.
Right up the gut.
No, he's going to keep it.
Oh, he kept it. He didn't get it, Kev.
No, he didn't. Zobro kept that ball.
A little surprised he kept that.
Yep.
I thought he would have gave that up. So you have a 4th and 1. Early score out of East Kentwood, Kevin. South Christian 7, Godwin Heights 0.
Okay.
So Unity Christian players asking for a little noise. 4th and, we'll call it a what, 1?
Yep, exactly. So we'll see. I wonder if Jeff, if Unity Christian kind of puts those linebackers in the gaps, doesn't look like it. They're going to run this out of a
sprint draw.
Spread set. Yep. Sober with it. He's going to give it to Bilski, and he's going to pull forward. Breaks one tackle, breaks another up the middle, and goes forward all the way down to about the 25-yard line. And a nice play there by West Catholic. No, that wasn't Bilski. That was yes, that was Bilski, number 11 on the carry. So a big pickup there on 4th down and 1. And that's going to end the first quarter.
Well,
score.
Hayden Large, I think, had him at the line of scrimmage and missed him, but nice run there.
Well, Bilski had some momentum going, too. That helps if you're going to try to break some tackles. So that's going to end from the first quarter here at Jensen High School with the Unity Christian Crusaders leading the West Catholic Falcons 16-0. We're going to take a word from our sponsors.
Nope. I got my start in officiating when a friend told me I should try it. At first, I just did basketball, and I got hooked. Before long, I added baseball, softball, football, and volleyball. I really enjoy giving back to the game, working with kids, and working with my local association to recruit and train new officials. I would like to say to anybody that officiating is a great way to help kids and stay connected to the game. We always need new officials. There's help wanted, just listen.
DJ's Pizza Plus. Located at 3471 Kelly Street in Hudsonville, DJ's is newly remodeled and ready for you to stop in. Grab a drink and watch the game, or try some delicious pie. A proud sponsor of WCET TV Sports and In the Zone, DJ's Pizza Kitchen is available for by the slice, dining in with family and friends, carry out, and delivery. DJ's Pizza Plus. Thank you for supporting WCET.
All right, back here at Jensen High School, just about to start the second quarter of action with the West Catholic Falcons trailing Unity Christian 16-0 in the first round of the MHSAA high school playoffs. The Falcons have it 1st and 10 from the Unity Christian 27-yard line. Spencer Zober, the junior quarterback, calling the signals. He's got Bilski out in front of him. They're going to bring into motion Zane Way. Or that was actually Zach Patton.
There's your middle screen
Over
again.
the middle. And good play there by Unity Christian. Well done.
See, Hayden Large had him there and kind of tripped him up a little bit, and then it was finished up. But nice job by Unity Christian defense, home to 3.
They had Jack Schichtel right there over the middle, and they really like to throw the ball to Schichtel, Jeff. We've seen that quite a bit already in the first quarter here.
Well, that middle screen, I think that's the 3rd or 4th time they've run that.
So the Falcons picked up 4. We'll call it 2nd and 7 at the Unity Christian 27-yard line. So trips left for the Falcons. Split out right to the right is number 12, Logan Thomas. Bilski to the left is Zobro. Now they're going to take him off to the right. Zobro back to pass. He's looking. Plenty of time.
Oh, they got him!
And they got him.
Boy,
big
Max
sack
Buchema.
there.
Boy, that was he waited along. I was watching the right or the left wide receiver, Kevin. He made a double move.
Yep.
So I think the quarterback, number 2, Zobro, was waiting for these double moves. And by the time he was waiting for that, Max Buchema got to him.
So a big loss there on the play, and instead of a shorter play, we're going to bring a 3rd down and 17. Joe Highland taking his time now with Zobro. Zobro's coming back.
And I think you're going to see two downs here. I don't know what the West Catholic kicking game's like, but they'll probably try to pick up 9 or 10 here and then go for it on 4th down.
Traditionally, they've had a pretty good kicker. I don't know if that person's graduated or not, but right now, West Catholic.
Uh-oh, close to a delay here.
They are.
Oh, they got it
Zobro
off.
back to pass. Slip screen there to number 3. That would be Dorado. He's going to try to come all the way back across, looking for a block. Nothing doing.
No, good job there by Nick Tibby.
Unity Christian snuffed that one out in no gain. Maybe a loss, and we'll call it a yard.
Oh, I'm going to call that no gain, Cub. I don't think he gained anything.
No, I think he lost a yard.
Oh, my apologies. Yeah, I think he did. So, you're looking at 4th and 17 now.
That's kind of an interesting call, Jeff. On you think you'd want to throw the ball downfield. I mean, unless their plan was just to try to get maybe 8-10 back and go for it then on the 4th down, play a little bit smaller. But here we go now. Trips right for Zobro.
Yeah, they're going to go for it, Kevin. 4th and 17. They need to get to about the Unity Christian 18-yard line.
Dorado to the left. Zobro calling the signal, back to pass. He's looking, throws it deep over the middle. Oh, nice play by Noah Wisware. He was looking for number 12. That would be Logan Thomas on a little bit of a down and a cross pattern. And, boy, Wisware, nice job, Jeff, laying out on that one.
Well, what I like, too, there is knowing the situation. He probably could have picked that off, but he knew what it was. It was 4th and 17, so he just knocked the ball down, and Unity Christian gets the ball at the 32-yard line.
So another stop there by the Crusader defense. And we had talked, Jeff, again, before the game about how important it was for a defense to get a stop. And Unity Christian right now getting a lot of stops defensively. So we'll see if the Falcons of West Catholic have made any defensive adjustments. And
there you go. Sorensen up the middle. Look at him driving his legs. Are not good 8-9 yard gain, Kev.
Yep. And brought down by number 1 for West Catholic. That'd be Mitch Doyle. And also number 71 on the tackle, Jake Pease. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 3 for Unity Christian at their own 41-yard line.
Right up the middle, Sorensen.
Breaks one tackle, breaks another, legs moving forward. It's going to be a 1st down. as he falls forward to about the 44-yard line.
Well, I'll
And
tell
it'll
you
be
what,
first down.
he was one tackle away from breaking that, Kev.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
So 1st and 10 for the Crusaders at their own 44-yard line. Just under 9 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
And Unity Christian with a lot of ball control right now, which is what they want with that wing tee.
Tesla's keeping it. Oh, he's got a lot of room out
He
there,
does.
Kevin. There's a
And
hole.
we got a hold on the play, and then we're going to bring that one back after Tesla.
That's Isaac Large on the hold. There's 2 flags there. They caught that one.
About 28-yard pickup is going to be negated. I don't know who they got the holding on.
Number 3.
Hayden Large, the fullback.
I said Isaac Large, but Hayden Large, yeah.
Well, it's unfortunate for the Crusaders. They had a nice play there. Once he got around the corner, Jeff, he had a one guy leading the block for him. I think that was number 55, Dick Kuhnhorst.
It was, yeah. Nick Kuhnhorst out there leading the way.
And he had nobody to block for about 5 yards.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're going to look at a 1st and 20 here for the Crusaders.
So it's a spot foul, Jeff, fortunately. So it's 1st and 17 for the Crusaders. Tesla's going to hand it off to Large on the left side.
Oh, there goes Large. Nice run there. A little makeup there for Hayden Large, huh, from the holding penalty, Kev?
Picks up 9 yards on the play.
Yep, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9, that's manageable for the Crusaders. So nice play there. And right now, Jeff, West Catholic really having a struggle with this wing tee offense.
And Unity a little quick, Kev. They're back in quick. There's right up the middle. Malachi Obande up the middle.
He drives forward, falls forward to about the 47-yard line, 46-yard line. And I think we're to call it about, we'll call it second or 3rd down and 3. And the Crusaders probably, Jeff, in 4-down territory, don't you think?
I would think so, yeah. Here goes a little quick again with Unity.
Obande going to the sideline.
Jackson Bush in for him.
Tesla with it. He's going to give it off to
Sorensen.
Sorensen got hit, tripped up, fell forward. It's going to be close to a 1st down, but it's going to be 4th down, I think, Jeff. Probably
oh, boy.
4th and about a yard.
And Sorensen ain't getting
a long
up.
yard.
That ain't good. Let's see. Guys are helping him up. See if he can get off the field okay.
Yeah, he's limping a little bit. Maybe just felt funny on his ankle.
So 4th and Unity Christian's got to get just shy of the 45, Kev. So let's call it 4th and 2, and they'll obviously go for it here.
Yeah, and you know, Jeff, your defense is playing well. 6 1/2 dozen the other. They punt it deep and pin the Falcons, or do you go for it? And Craig Tibby smelling blood. There's the give.
There goes Max Bukema.
Bukema falls forward. He's got the 1st down, and he bowls forward, broke a tackle, and fell forward to the Unity, all the way down to the West Catholic. We'll call it the 44-yard line. And the Crusaders keep the drive going with 6:49 to go here in the 1st half, leading 16-0.
Well, that's who I'd like to give it to is Max Bukema, because he's always going to run hard and he's always going to fall forward. So, boy, big 1st down pickup for Unity Christian with 6.5 minutes to go here in the half.
Oh, there's the give to.
Oh, no, he kept it. He kept it.
Kept it on his hip. Boy, nice job there by Tesla. I thought he gave it to the first guy. I threw that as Bukema, but he kept it on his hip, broke around the right side, and did a nice gain of about 7 yards. We'll call it 2nd and 3 now.
Boy, they really got the West Catholic defense off balance, Kev.
Boy, you wonder if you're mixing a pass right now, Jeff.
Well, maybe. I mean, the run's going so good, and they're going a little bit quick.
West Catholic really starting to press up their defense. They got 9 guys within 3 yards line of scrimmage. So Tesla's going to hand it off
there.
there.
And Bush just got stuffed.
Nothing doing theirs. They brought a lot of people on that one, and we'll see if that's maybe more indication of how the Falcons are going to play moving forward defensively. They've got to take some chances. They've got to shoot some gaps, bring more people into the play, and that time they did. And Bush got hit for a loss there on that one, about 3 on the play. So it's going to be 3rd and 6 for the Crusaders at the West Catholic 40-yard line. Tesla.
Right up the gut, Hayden Large.
Large breaks one tackle, breaks another, and he's got a 1st down, I think.
He does. Boy, barely, but yeah, he's got a 1st down. Boy, nice call there by Unity Christian. Right up the gut. Again, that high, aggressive penetration by West Catholic. They got by it, Cuff.
Boy, Unity offense right now, Jeff, really clicking tonight.
And the other thing is just chewing up clock.
They are.
We're down to 5 minutes to go here in the half.
Oh, there's
Jackson
the
Bush.
Bush.
Oh boy.
Boy, he was a shirt string, Jeff, a shirt tail of breaking that one long.
He was. They got just a hold
Yep.
of his shoulder and
Gained
pulled him
maybe
back.
a yard.
Crusader
So
carry
good look there by the junior running back.
by Jackson Bush
Got a yard.
for 1 yard where he tackled
So we'll
by
call it 2nd and 9 from the West Catholic 31-yard line.
Ian Bilson.
4:43 to go here, counting down to the first half. There's the give to.
He's keeping it
Sla's
again.
going to keep it again around left side. Steps up field. Tries to stutter step. Nice play there by number
Boy,
21 for West Catholic. That would be Connor Christen. Made a nice play.
I thought he had a first down. What do we got here? We're going to be about 2 yards.
2 yards. Yep. We'll call it. I'll call it 3rd and 3. Long, short,
Brawl.
long 2.
Will lead a third
Yep.
2 for the
So you
Crusaders.
got two downs to get 2 yards, Jeff. And you know what Unity Christian going to go for it. So full house set again behind to Sla. There's
Bukema again. Bukema
first
outside.
down, and he's going to stay in bounds, but not before he picks up a first down and give him about 5 yards on the play.
Official over there winding the clock, but it has to be stopped for a first down. I think he's indicating he didn't go out of bounds. So let's see if they wind the clock here on the set for ready to play. They don't. Interesting. Oh, there they go. Okay, 1st and 10, Kev, from the 17-yard line. There's a pitch outside the large.
Large, nice patience on that one. Steps inside the 15, down to about the 14-yard line. We're going to pick up probably 4 on the play.
Probably one of the most patient runners you'll see
Yep.
is Hayden Large.
Yep.
I mean, he's not a lot of speed, but he'll sit back. He'll wait for his blocks.
We saw that on the play early in the first quarter. He did that. He just kind of hung behind his guard and followed him down the field.
Here you go, low tempo here for Unity. Going quick. Malachi Obande up the middle. Not much doing
No.
there, Kev.
Good play by the West Catholic defense in on a tackle number 61. That would be Max Visser. Also number.
So 3rd, and we'll call it 4. They got 5 on the board. That looks like a little long for 5. Let's see if they got it drawn up here, Kev.
There's the gift to
Bukema,
Bukema on the right
Bukema.
side. Touch 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Falls forward. Touchdown, Unity Christian.
Boy, what a run by Max Bukema. Did you see that hole,
I
Kevin?
did.
That was
Yep.
quite the hole there for Unity. So big run by Max Bukema from the 15-yard touchdown.
And everything going right now for the Falcons. Not a whole lot, or for the Crusaders, not a lot going right for the Falcons. As Unity Christian now leading the game 22-0. And Jeff, they get the ball. Start the second half.
Yes,
of play.
they do. And they're going to go for 2 here, Kev.
And Jeff, this might be the quickest first half in MHSA history. Wow. There's the give.
Bukema again.
Nope. Tesla's going to keep it.
Oh, he's
Steps up.
Oh!
Oh, he steps into the end zone.
What a run by Isaac Tesla.
Number 71 for West Catholic. That would be Jake Peace had him about a yard behind the line of scrimmage. Tesla did a nice job of stutter stepping and broke that tackle, turned it upfield, and fell into the end zone. And Unity Christian leads the Falcons 24-0.
Wow. I got to admit, Kev, I'm a little surprised.
And I think that this West Catholic crowd, as I mentioned earlier, is stunned. They packed this house. There ain't a whole lot of empty seats here at Jenison High School. And hats off to them as they travel well.
Well, 5-time defending state champions. I mean, holy cow. What an incredible record. I think that, believe it or not, I think that ties a record. I think there's another team out there that has 5.
It might be East Grand Rapids.
Okay.
I think
All
it
right.
is. Yeah, and more impressively, Jeff, I think this is their 16th straight playoff appearance. It was, yeah. This is their 16th straight. No, 24-time playoff call for 16 straight years. Unity Christian, though, 10-time playoff follower in 16 seasons. So,
And keep in mind, Unity's only had their program since 03. So here we go. 3:01 to go here in the half. Unity Christian 24, West Catholic 0. Jake Ullman to kick off here from the Unity Christian 40.
Ullman. Well, and that was
Oh.
a deep kick there. It's taken by Thomas at his own 5. He's going to go up to 10, 15, cuts it inside. And nice tackle on the play by number 13.
That's Malachi Obande.
Obande on the
Boy.
special teams play.
He
So,
must do everything. Maybe he sells popcorn as well.
and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Falcons with 2:55 to go here in the half at their own 25-yard line.
Well, good thing to see is I see Noah Sorensen back out there at the right corner. So that's good to see. Remember, he limped off a little bit, and I saw him getting
Yes, he
stretched
did.
out on the sideline. Noah Wiswary's at the left corner. So let's see what West Catholic's going to do here if they're going to try to score. They do have all 3 of their timeouts here. Look for the little bubble screen here, Kev. To the running back to his right. See if they do a little bubble screen here.
Zobro drop back to pass, a little quick out pattern to Dorado, and he tried turning upfield. Nothing doing there as the Falcons or the Crusaders snuffed that one out after a gain of about 6 yards. 5 yards on the play, so we'll call it 2nd and 10. And boy, West Catholic, Jeff, really taking a lot of time to get the play here. Joe Highland called Zobro over quickly after that play, but wasting a lot of time right now.
Well, the official called him down on progress, and he didn't get a chance to get out of bounds, so you're going 2:20 and ticking here for the Falcons. Again, they have all 3 of their timeouts remaining. No 2-minute warning in high school football.
Thomas split right, Schichtel to the left, along with Patton to the left. Now they bring Patton in motion. Zobro's going to swing it out to Patton on the left side here.
Oh, TJ
Right
Vancouvering's all over that.
Yep,
Nice job by number 34, TJ Vancouvering, stopping him to just a 2-yard gain, and West Catholic's going to take the first time out here.
Which was a smart play. Jeff, that last play ended with 2:27 to go on the clock, and now they called timeout with 1:57. They wasted a lot of time there on that one.
Well, yeah, but
30 seconds.
they still have 2 minutes, which is a lot of time. But my question to you is, what do you do here if you don't get the first down if you're West Catholic?
I think
You have to punt, don't you?
Yeah, you got to punt the ball. That's for sure.
And Crazy Brad. We'd also like to say thank you, 44th Street Buffalo Wild Wings in Wyoming, for supplying food for tonight's press box. Remember, Buffalo Wild Wings is the place to go after the game, where you can enjoy happy hour from 9 to close.
So 1:57 to go. West Catholic has about 3rd and 3 from their own 32-yard line. 2 timeouts left. So let's see what they got drawn up here. They're from the right hash. They broke out of their timeout. Unity Christian still huddle up over here on the far sideline.
So Zobro with Bilski to the right of him. Now he's going to drop his little
There's
slip
your
screen over
center
the
screen
middle.
again.
Nothing doing as Unity Christian
But I
snuffed
think
that
he
one out.
might have got the first down. Let's see where they mark it at. Boy, they're not even going to measure it. They gave him a first down. Boy, that was close. I thought that might have deserved a measurement. So clock running, 1:50 to go here in the second quarter.
Bilski, Schichtel, and Thomas to the right, Doral to the left. But that's Patton, I'm so sorry. Spencer Zobro back to pass. Not a lot of pressure. He's going to throw it up. Double coverage.
Oh, what a play by Wisbury.
Wisbury came over from his corner spot. He was stride for stride. He had Tesla overall. That would have been taking a perfect throw to get in there. It's good defense there by Unity Christian, by both Wisbury and Tesla. Tesla came over and gave him some deep safety help on that one as well. So it's going to bring up 2nd down. And the thing, Jeff, though, Zobro a lot of time to throw on that pass. He's had some time to throw.
He's had a little bit, yeah, but I'll tell you what, that was a good play by the secondary there. That was real nice.
So double split both thighs for Zobro. And drop back to pass. He's looking a little screen out, or throws it out there to number 11. That would be Zania, Ethan Zania.
Yep, little crisscross pattern there.
And a good pickup there by the Falcons.
$1:28 to go. They got the ball up to the Unity Christian 45. They still have their 2 timeouts left. Like to see Unity Christian get a little bit more pressure on them.
Zobro back to pass. Plenty of time, looking, surveying the field. He's going to throw it deep. That kind of slipped. I think Wisbury's going to go over, pick that off.
Oh, he's got it!
He's
Go,
got it. He's at the
Wisbury!
35. He's at the 40. He's got a caravan in front of him. He cuts it back inside. He might go all the way. He's at the 40. Tucks it back inside. 35, 30. First down, Unity Christian. I thought that Zobro kind of threw that ball up. It slipped out of his hands, and kind of threw that one up there. And really, Wisbury was the only one in the area to pick that one off. The West Catholic receiver had run deep already.
Wisbury had him covered pretty well, was waiting on that. Boy, I would have liked to see him just go right up the sideline, see if he could outrun those guys, but he cut it back.
Yep.
But Unity Christian now, $1:12 to go at the West Catholic 30-yard line with all 3 of their timeouts left.
We'll see if the Crusaders can punch another one in here. So
Max Bukema.
there's a Bukema give, and he's going to bull over across the 25 down to the 24-yard line. We'll see if the Crusaders take a timeout.
No, they're going to go here.
They don't.
I like this call. They got a quick
Clock's
huddle.
running down. They got to hustle it up here now. 2nd down and 4. And there's the give to
Large.
Left side, right side. He's going to bull forward
That's
for
a first down.
down.
Clock starts on first down. I like saving their timeouts here, Kevin.
And
I
now
really do.
Unity Christian does call a timeout.
Oh.
So it stops the clock with 50 seconds to go.
Oh, I would have liked, because the clock stops on a first down in high school football. I would have liked to see him call something. And
So a big turn of events there for the Crusaders, as they had West Catholic was kind of driving a little bit there, and second turnover by the Falcons, and Unity Christian trying to take advantage of it again as they turn that fumble by quarterback Spencer Zobro into a touchdown. And they're trying to do this one now on the turnover on the interception. So 50 seconds to go, 1st and 10 for the Crusaders at the West Catholic 20-yard line. Full house set behind Tesla. He's going to hand it off
Malachi
to
Obande. Nothing doing there.
No.
Nothing doing.
Good play there by the West Catholic defense as number 55 led the charge for the Falcons. That'd be
Carried by Malachi Abande. For about a yard where he
Brendan
tackled by
Cornelius.
Bill.
Unity Christian line up for another play here. 2nd and 10.
clock running, 34-33. And there's the give.
Tesla's keeping. He's got a block out there. Hohenhorst. Yep, good decision to get.
Oh, they got to hold. They got to hold on Hohenhorst. He didn't have it originally, Jeff. But I think when Tesla went upfield again, then he held them. And yeah, you can see Nick Hohenhorst really disappointed himself. Unfortunate there for Unity Christian, but fortunate for West Catholic to break
Christian run will be called
bring
back.
it back 10 yards. But this is a spot foul, Jeff.
Penalty on the play is holding against the Crusaders.
So we're going to back it up 10 yards.
Spot foul, so we'll replay
So we're going to call it
second
2nd down and 13,
10 yards
2nd down and
mark
12.
off. About 2nd and left from the 23
With
yard line.
26 seconds to go, the
13.
Crusaders with 2 timeouts left, leading the game 24-0 against West Catholic.
We're at about the 23-yard line here. Oh, right to gut. Hayden Large. Oh, nice little shimmy shake.
Nice job by Large. He falls forward
Timeout,
to
timeout.
about the 15-yard line.
Timeout
Hard run for
Unity.
yards,
It's gonna be a
bring
Unity
back
Christian
by Michael
timeout.
Doyle.
20 seconds to go. They got the ball to the 15. Now keep in mind they got
Down on
Jacob
the field.
Ullman, nice field goal kicker.
Unity Christian,
But boy, they
second
sure would like to
timeout.
pound this in
They
the end
sure
zone.
would. Yep, that'd be huge because Unity the ball being in the second half as well.
Many of the talented people you see at the field today have a bright future, especially if they pursue career in Michigan skilled trades. Thousands of jobs available, fields like healthcare and IT. No waiting to start making good money. Go to going-pro.com to learn more.
So
Keep in mind, this is kind of like New England and Bill Belichick. You know who gets the ball to start the second half? Unity Christian.
Yep, exactly
This is Bill Belichick's MO. He likes to score right before half and then get the ball again to start the second half.
you know, Jeff, you wonder if Unity right now maybe you throw in like a little screen pass or a little slip screen over the middle.
I mean, what they're doing is working, but you only got 20 seconds. You're right, Kevin. You're at the 15-yard line.
You only got one timeout
You got
left
one
now, right?
timeout left.
Yeah.
Boy, I'd like to see him run here, get like half the distance, timeout, and then maybe you can throw it a couple times in the end zone.
Yeah. Roll him out. Give him an option, I think. If he doesn't see anything, throw it out of bounds. So we'll see how things go here for the Crusaders. Buke went to the slot back right. They bring him in motion.
There's your pass,
Back
Kevin.
to pass to Slav. Can throw over the middle. He's got
TJ Vancouver. Oh,
He threw that one kind of into a crowd. He had some deep help and
Pass
some
on the play intended for
help
number
in front.
34, TJ
Would have
Vancouver.
been taking the perfect pass.
I think he had him open. He threw a little high.
4th and 5.
TJ had to jump on that. So here we go. What do we got here?
Fourth down
and
and
5.
five.
We got to kick it here. Yep, here comes Wiswary and Ullman in. So Unity Christian's going to go ahead and kick it here.
Keep in mind, Wisware is the backup quarterback. I don't know if Craig Tippie has anything up his sleeve on this play, but
no, I think you're going to see Ullman kick it. Like I said, he's got a nice leg, 32-yard attempt. There it goes.
Down, good kick, and the kick is up, and it is good. And Jake Ullman puts Unity Christian up 27-0 with 15 ticks here to go in the first half.
I told you, Kev, that Jake Ullman's got a nice leg on him.
He does.
2 years ago when Unity Christian made the run all the way to the semis, he made some big kicks against Ben Harbor as a sophomore. So, boy, big kick there. You know what that does? That makes it a 3-score game.
Yes, it does.
Or, I'm sorry, a 4-score game.
Yeah.
So 27-0 Unity.
There's one thing everybody needs, more time. Use the great clip.
And Jeff, we talked about this West Catholic team being 5-4, and their losses were to some really good programs. But when you got a history like they do, you feel like they're in every game, even though it hasn't started yet. And I thought we felt that coming in, that this was going to be a tough game. It was going to come down to the fourth quarter, but right now, Unity Christian just doing everything right. And this West Catholic offense really hasn't done a whole lot. I mean, the 2 turnovers, they may have what do you think, 150 yards total offense here in the first half, if that?
Oh, if.
Yeah.
If, yeah. So there you go, 15 seconds ago. I'd like to see a little squib kick here.
And that's exactly what it's going to do, bouncing around again. And it's going to be
boy, look.
Picked up by number 11.
Number 8.
8. And it's going to fall forward, and that's going to probably about do it. West Catholic probably just going to come out and just down the ball and head into halftime to try to regroup here.
Only kick that ball all the way down to the 5-yard line. Where did it return? All the way down to the 21-yard line. By Hayden, it will be 1st and 10 for the Falcons.
So 1st and 10 for the Falcons at their own 21-yard line. And Zobro's going to.
Boy, Unity Christian isn't their base defense. I'd like to see.
Yeah, they don't have anybody deep, Jeff.
No, I sure would like to see somebody.
Okay,
here goes
Isaac.
Isaac.
Finally coming over, and it looks like they're going to drop back. Zobro, plenty of time. Now he's going to roll out to his right. This is going to be the last play of the half.
Oh, boy.
And he's going to get sacked, and that's going to be doing it. Caleb Highboard, nice job chasing him down. And with that, folks, we're going to end the first half with Unity Christian leading West Catholic 27-0, and we'll join you on the other side.
There's an old saying, you can never have too many officials.
Steve Shudich is a registered high school game official with the MHSAA and the West Michigan Officials Association.
The age of the average official is 52 and getting older all the time. We're constantly recruiting new people, younger people to join us.
The West Michigan Officials Association has over 200 members in 2 sports.
After you register with the MHSAA, look on the website to find an officials association near you. They'll train you, get you games, and put you in a position to succeed as an official.
And Shudich says it's a rewarding experience.
We all learned a lot from high school sports, and officiating is a great way to give back to the game. It's neat helping the kids grow and learn. You build new relationships along the way, and it can be a lot of fun.
To register to become a high school game official, go to MHSAA.com.
There's help wanted. Just whistle.
My name is Todd Ponstein from Interspace Mini Storage in Jenison, Michigan. And it's our goal here at Interspace to provide you, our customers, with clean, secure, dry, well-lit, personalized storage facilities. What makes us unique is that we're family owned and operated, and it is our goal to put our customers' needs ahead of our own. We will even come out sometimes on Saturdays to let people in and out of units. We have great rates, and we even offer discounts for 6 months paid in advance or more. We have many different size units, ranging from as small as a 5x10 to as large as a 12x50, and almost anything in between. We don't have contracts. You rent right from the day that you move in to the day that you move out, so you don't pay for any time that you don't use. Of course, all of our customers have 24/7 access to their unit. So if you have storage needs, come see us at Interspace. Interspace Mini Storage, for all life has in store.
For more than 50 years, the Vitales family has been serving West Michigan. Enjoy great food with daily specials on pizza, authentic pasta, catering for any event, topped with an array of premier desserts alongside our impressive drink specials. It's the perfect place for family and friends to enjoy great food. Vitales in Hudsonville. Now that's fresh.
Welcome back here to Jenison High School, home of the Jenison Wildcats, as Unity Christian in the first round playoff game versus the West Catholic Falcons has a 27-0 halftime lead. As we get ready here to start the second half, Unity Christian's going to receive the ball from West Catholic as we get ready to start. So a couple scores around the area. South Christian's up against Godwin Heights 14-6. Hudsonville's up against West Ottawa 14-6, I believe I saw, or 14-7 perhaps. Muskegon's up against East Grand Rapids 21-7. As we get ready here, as the high school football playoff season starts, again, the goal is to win 5 games in a row. You win 5 games in a row, you're state champions, as we whittle it down from team to team. So as we get ready here to start the second half, West Catholic's going to be kicking off to Unity Christian. Again, I'm Jeff Wiswary along with Kevin Balser. And Kevin, what's your take here on the first half of this kind of crazy game?
You know, I don't think we expected it like this. I expect a little bit more from the West Catholic offense. And defensively, you know, Jeff, we talked about it. When you don't see the wing tee at all throughout the year, when you get in a playoff situation and you're a one game and done like this is, it's tough to stop. And right now, everything's going Unity Christian's way. They, you know, they probably have close to 300 yards of offense here in the first half. And West Catholic, surprisingly, Jeff, I thought they'd make some adjustments between series, and they haven't done that. So we'll see if they make anything here at the halftime. So the Crusaders are going to get the ball to start the half. And, Jeff, they punch one in here and go for 2. You know what that means. It's going to be a running clock, which is...
Well, I was just talking about that. So what is running
35 in high school.
Oh, it is 35. Okay. I didn't know. I couldn't remember. It's 3. What is it? In basketball, it must be 40 then. I always get them mixed up. Okay, so Unity Christian kids telling their boys to move up, looking for an onside kick. And there it is, right up the center. Hayden Large all over it.
Nice job by Large.
Yep.
Well
just
done.
got that, cradled it. And Unity Christian's got to get the ball first and 10th, their own 46-yard line, Kevin.
Yep.
Covered by number 3, Hayden Large. At the 46-yard line, it'll be first and 10, Unity football.
So the Crusaders are going to take it over, first and 10 from their own 46-yard line. And, you know, Jeff, that's a risk-reward play because if you get it, it's great. But if you don't, you give, you know, Unity a little bit of a short field. Now they're going to take over at their own 46. So there's the
keep
it. He's got Hohenhorst out leading them over the right side. Picks up a big gain of about 7 yards. And right now, Unity Christian starting off where they left off, Jeff, on a big play there by Isaac DeSlaw.
And if you notice, Nick Hohenhorst did not hold on that play. I'm sure he had a stern talking to by the coaches there at halftime.
Exactly. So it's going to, we'll call it 2nd and 2 on the play, a pick of 8.
And Unity Christian, at least on the first play, Kev, looks like they're picking up right where they left off.
They have.
There's Max Buchel right up the gut. I think he's got a first down.
Yes, he does.
Boy, just what the doctor would order for Unity to get a good 5-6 minute drive.
3-yard touchdown.
First and 10 from West Catholic 44.
First and 10, Crusaders.
So we've got DeSlaw with a full house set behind him. And he's going to give it to football. Obande, he may have gotten it back. There's a scramble for the ball. Unity Christian says they got it. West Catholic says they got it. And there's a struggle right now. Obande and somebody from West Catholic on the play. And they're killed to stop the clock. They're going to figure this one out. There's a struggle right now. And they're going to give it to Unity Christian as they retain possession.
got to just be sure in those handoffs. Look a little nonchalant there in that handoff. I don't know what happened. And obviously, Obande got that thing back. Boy, every single West Catholic player was indicating they had the ball. So now you're 2nd and 13. The West Catholic 48.
So a full house set behind Tesla. Obande Sorensen in large. And there's the give to Large up the
Right
middle.
the gut. There he goes.
And
Nice
he-
little run there.
It did a nice job. He broke through the line of scrimmage, just kind of lunged forward, picked up about 6 on the play. So we'll call it 3rd down and 9. Pick up a 5 on the play. So we'll see if the Crusaders keep the ball on the ground on this play or if they decide to put one in the air.
Here comes a pat. Oh,
Tesla throws it and incomplete. He was trying to hit Vancouver, and on that one, Jeff, you're probably better off just eating that one. That was a risky play. He was falling down, and he's fortunate there wasn't a West Catholic linebacker that deep that would have picked that ball, because I think he might have gone 6 the other way.
I agree. I know he's trying to make something happen there, but I would have just liked to see him try to tuck that under and get a couple yards if he could. So Unity Christian's going to punt here, which I really like. Try to get West Catholic pinned down, but down low.
So Tesla with it, going to roll rugby style. And he's just going to kind of little worm burner, and that's going to drop forward.
Oh, goodness gracious. Nice job there by Hayden Large. That ball didn't get more than 4 feet off the ground.
No, it did not. It was a ground ball, and it just kept bouncing, and it's got one of those nice turf bounces. So.
Oh! Unity Christians are going crazy. I don't know why. Are they giving the ball?
They got the ball.
Oh my! They're giving the ball to Unity Christian. They must have said it must have hit a West Catholic player.
That's exactly what they're saying. That it hit a West Catholic player as the ball was going down the field, and
wow!
It hit a West Catholic player in the hand. They said.
What a break for Unity Christian!
And Unity Christian's got it 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Boy, I gotta be honest. I didn't see that.
I didn't either. But there was a referee right on that side.
Malachi Obande up the gut.
And he's going to fall forward, and it's going to be just short.
He's about the half-yard line, Kevin. Boy, oh boy. You know, to win this state championship, Kevin, you got to play good football and you need some breaks.
Yep.
I mean, not that they need one here, but it sure would be nice for them to pound this in here.
Boy, unfortunate situation there for the Falcons.
And there goes Tesla, and he's going to be in, I
Touchdown,
believe.
Unity Christian, and they take that drive 2 yards, or 2 plays, 4 yards on the turnover again by West Catholic. And call it a turnover if you want, but it's more of an unfortunate situation. And Crusaders going to line up and probably go for 2. Makes it 33-0.
So you're saying 35-0's running clock then?
I believe so. Yep.
Okay.
In the second half.
So Unity Christian's up 33-0. Going to go for 2 here. That would be 4 touchdowns with a 2-point conversion and a field goal. They can convert here.
And another, and he falls forward.
Wow.
Oh, they just knocked him out. Did he fumble the ball out of bounds, Jeff?
He did, but
okay.
Boy, what an effort, though.
It was. So that score's going to stay at 33-0, and for West Catholic, fortunately, they avoid the clock.
Here by Hayden Large, ball just short of the goal line. 2-point conversion is no good.
Unity Christian's defense has to be on full alert now moving forward. I'm sure you're going to see West Catholic throwing the ball downfield.
You're not going to see a whole lot of run anymore for the Falcons as they have just been dominated in this game by Unity Christian.
9:19 to go here in the 3rd quarter. And I would suspect, Kevin, you see Unity Christian get the ball, start eating a lot of clock.
Yeah, you're right. They're going to take their time between huddles or between plays, huddle up. So, Jeff, 33-0 right now. What do you do if you're West Catholic, Jeff? You're just trying to look for first downs, just try to build something positive right now.
I think so, yeah.
You don't try to look for a big play right now. I think you're just trying to build on something, and maybe you get a turnover, you get a score, you get a turnover. And that ball's going to come down to about the 10-yard line, taken by, I think that was Zach Patton, number 6. Nope, that wasn't. That was number 32 for West Catholic. That'd be Josh Corey. Josh Corey. So the Falcons are going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line, trailing 33-0 with 9:13 to go here in the third quarter at Jenison High School for the opening round state high school playoff game for Division 5. So Zobro, he's got Schichtel and Thomas out to his right. Bilski to his offset. They're going to hand it off to Bilski over the left side, and he drives forward, maybe gains 2 yards. Not a whole lot doing there as Hayden Large did a nice job from a defensive end spot to come and blow that play up and get the initial hit. So we're going to call it 2nd down and 7.
2nd down and 7.
So, Jeff, you got some other high school scores you can update us on tonight? Local teams, Hudsonville, have you heard on Hudsonville? Or
I did a few before he came up here at the half, yeah. I don't have any recent updates. I'll try to get some here at the quarter, or at the end of the quarter.
So Zobro back to pass. He's looking down. They're going to slip
screen
it.
Again.
Oh my goodness.
Hayden Large is all over that.
That was, yep. Boy, is he, they tried to set the screen up there to, I think that was number 29 for West Catholic. That would be. I'm not sure who that was on the reception. They don't have a 29 here. That's what happens when you get old, folks. Your eyesight goes and you need binoculars. So it's going to call 3rd down and 8 for West Catholic. Zobro's calling the signals. He's going to drop back, looking over the field. And he's going to throw it, fired out. And he's trying to hit Patton on an out pattern. And Vancouvering was on the coverage on that one, and it's going to fall incomplete. And the Falcons are going to be forced to punt the football. I think, Jeff, is that their first punt of the night, maybe, for the Falcons?
I think it is.
Yeah, they've had a couple turnovers, and they've had a couple drives end on turnovers on downs, and Wisbury back deep for the Crusaders. And West Catholic with a couple late players coming on. Jeff, I would really like to see high school football. Wisbury is just going to stay away from that and bounce forward. It's going to go out of bounds. I would like to see high school football go to you come to a few high school stadiums. They got that 25-second clock in the end zone. I would really like to see high school football go to that.
Well, you know why it hasn't? Because I've been told. They say a lot of schools can't afford it. That's what they say.
Okay. Then the schools that can do it.
I agree.
So the Crusaders are going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line. 7:44 to go here in the third quarter. Comfortably leading West Catholic 33-0. In a game that a lot of us didn't, Jeff or I really didn't expect it. We thought a little bit tighter ball game. So there's the give to Bush. He tried to bounce it outside. He picked up about a yard and tried to bounce it out, and nothing doing there. Brought down by a host of West Catholic tacklers, led by number 65, Oleski, and the safety, Mitch Doyle, coming up as well. So we'll call it 2nd down and 10 for the Crusaders. And Tibby comes across onto the field to get the play from Coach Craig Tibby. And he's going to line up with a full house set with Large, Bush, and Sorensen behind, or Buchman behind him. And there's the give to, no, he's going to keep it. Tibby rolling to his right, and nothing doing there. Snuffed out there by number 84. Jake Schichtel, he came through, or Jack Schichtel, and he came through, and nobody touched him, Jeff. He came up right from his defensive end spot, or his linebacker spot. Somebody missed a block there.
Yeah, Hohenhorst missed that block there.
3rd down and 13 now, and would you expect the Crusaders to put the ball up here, Jeff, or just keep it on the ground?
Keep it on the ground.
Keep it on the ground. So Tibby just give to
Large up the gut.
Large up the gut. He drags a couple players forward. Number 71 made the initial hit, Pease, and Large dragged him for about 4 yards. And 54 also coming over for West Catholic. That'd be David Herwire from his outside linebacker position. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Crusaders are going to punt the ball away to the Falcons. To Slaw.
Oh.
Punts that one away. Not a bad kick. And Thomas going to take it, trying to get a block or two, bring it on the right side. And Vancouver come over and with a nice play there. As T.D. Vancouver came up from a special team spot. And Thomas was trying to get outside him, just couldn't quite get to him. And nice tackle there by Vancouver. And the Falcons are going to take over, 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line.
So here we go. 5.5 to go. Again, Unity Christian's just trying to burn some clock here, Kevin.
Looking at some OK Green, Jeff. Unity Christian, one of 4 teams playing tonight. The OK Green, out of their 6 teams, they put 4 in the playoffs. The other 3 being Zeeland East, Zeeland West, who I believe, Jeff, if those 2 win tonight, they're going to play each other next week, aren't they?
Well, one of them plays tomorrow. I think Zeeland West plays tomorrow.
Okay. But they will be, if they both win, they will both meet each other next week, correct?
That is correct.
So balance of the bragging rights for Zeeland there next week if they both win.
We had a penalty flag on the play, Kev. We'll see what we got going on here.
Penalty on the play is against Unity Christian for holding.
Holding on the Crusaders.
So it looks like West Catholic's going to decline it, just take the ball where they got it on 30.
So trips right here for Zobro. He's got Schichtel, Patton, and Thomas out to the right, Dorado out to the left. Bilski to the right of Zobro. 5 down lineman, Zobro back to pass. Going to throw it out there to Dorado of the left side, and he's going to try to stutter step, spin move, and Wiswery and Vancouvering bring him down, but not before a West Catholic 1st down. Nice little play there by the Falcons to pick up a 1st down.
Oh, and here's a penalty flag. What do we got here?
It's going to be a late hit, Jeff.
I don't know what we got.
It might be a late call on a late hit. They got a dead ball. Nope.
That's sports like West Catholic.
Oh, wow.
So it looked like Wiswery and Vancouver tackled him out of bounds, and apparently maybe the receiver got a little upset with the tackle.
And Dorado's coming out, and that's exactly, it must be against Dorado. As number 14 comes into the game, Harrison Michalowski. And a little frustration there by Dorado. Yeah, you got to keep your cool in a situation like that. You need all the yards you can get when you're down 33-0.
Yes, you do.
Will be 1st and 10. Falcon football.
So trips right again for Zobro. Back to pass. Plenty of time. He's going to throw it deep over the middle. Oh, what a catch. Boy, I'll tell you what. Jack Schichtel, you won't see a finer catch in high school this year, folks. Laid out for that one. I think Tesla thought the ball was coming to him, and he hung back rather than go to it. You got to go to the ball.
He's got to attack the ball. He just kind of sat back and waited for it, and then Schichtel ran right from him and caught it.
But a nice play there by Schichtel to lay out for that one. And a nice thrown ball there by Zobro. You give this kid some time, Jeff, he can put the ball on the money for you. So back to pass again, and Unity just not getting pressure. There's deep throw, but and nice play there. Yep, they got Wiswery. I think, Jeff, when Thomas went to make that move, I think Wiswery got his hand on the back of him. His right hand got on the back of him, and they're going to get a Wiswery for the pass interference. And it's going to move the ball 15 yards down the field. And 1st and 10 for the Falcons now at the Unity Christian 20-yard line.
15-yard penalty. 1st and 10 to the 19-yard line.
15-yard penalty in high school football.
Now they drop off. Now they draw West Unity Christian offside, it looks like. And they move down 5 yards. Says Bukema. I think he realized he jumped offside. He couldn't quite get himself back onside. So Zobro now, Bilski to his left. Thomas Schichtel out right. And he's going to throw it out to Dorado, or to Bilski.
Nice tackle there by Timmy.
It was. And he got about 8 yards. No, it's going to be a first down. Picked up about 10, 11 yards on the play. It's going to be first down for the Falcons
And a first down. Tackle made by Nick Tibby.
at the Unity Christian 8-yard line.
So first and goal for the Falcons. Their pass
So back
play.
to pass. A little slip screen over to Bilski. Nothing doing there.
Yeah, he slipped, but
Yeah, he did.
Cunnin was all over
Yep.
it. I don't think he would have got much if he didn't slip.
Began to pass. This time, tackle made by Troy
Wiswery back in for Obande, so
Second and goal.
that's good to see. He was limping off. Hurt his knee about 2 games ago against Byron Center. Good to see he's back in. Second and goal from the 10.
Trips right again. And Bilski in motion.
Quad right. There's your little bubble screen.
Slide it out to number 8.
Oh!
Blown up there by number 34, Vancouver.
TJ Vancouvering. Yeah, nice play there.
Boy, they ran a little bubble screen there to number 8. That would be Zane Way, and Vancouvering, nothing doing there as he came up from his outside linebacker position and just blew that play up.
By number 34, TJ Vancouver.
So Highland calling the signals as Zobro looks back. He's got trips left this time. They're going to send Bilski in motion.
Here he comes for a little comeback screen.
Little inside screen.
Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, West Catholic.
Good play.
Boy, what a nice play there designed by West Catholic.
Well, it was, but they had him tackled at the 6-yard line. They couldn't bring him down. So nice play there by West Catholic. So let's see if you do the math. They're gonna go for 2. It looks like here.
Try to make it 33-8 with 3:23 to go here in the third quarter. A little slip screen to Schichtel.
Oh, he did not get in,
He
this
didn't get
official's
in.
saying.
Whoa, that
Boy,
was close.
Schichtel's not happy. I thought he was in. This official on the far side was adamant he did not get in.
No, his knee may have hit down before he crossed the line. So nevertheless, it's going to be remain at 33-6. Unity Christian leads it here.
So you're looking at a 4-possession game still for Unity. Boy, I'd like to see Unity really run some clock now, Kevin, instead of starting to go in tempo or what have you. I'd like to see him run the clock. You know, you almost get to a point now where you know they run out of not enough time to score if they can. Now, again, I'd put your hands team in, look for the onside kick. I was really surprised Unity Christian didn't have their hands team in to start the second half, to be honest with you. Down 33-0.
By phone, text, email, or the app on your iPhone or Droid. Make a play. Use OK to say.
So number 42 for West Catholic going to kick it off. That would be Nick Van Vliet. And back deep for the Crusaders is number 13, Malachi Obande, and number 7, Noah Sorensen. So we'll see what the Falcons do here.
Now, they've done this on tape. My son's told me about this. Watch, though. They'll pretend like they're talking. They'll all run in together real quick here. I'll see if they do this. Yep, there they go.
And that's going to be illegal procedure, and they
yep.
touched it anyway, so they go 10 yards.
They called legal procedure as well. Yep. He said they've been watching this on tape. They'll do that a lot. They'll pretend like they're talking, like they're not set, and they'll have everybody run in and try to be ready to go.
Yeah, because didn't they change that now? You cannot.
Well,
you can't run forward before the ball's kicked now, correct?
That's NFL. I'm not quite sure with high school.
So it's going to back him up 5. We might as well try it again. Maybe we get lucky. The problem is if you don't get it now, you get Unity Christian on your side of the field. So a little bunch
here
play
they go.
Yep.
Hayden Large again, all over it. Boy, nice job by Unity.
Nice job there, you're correct. And Crusaders going to take it over 1st and 10.
Right at midfield, Kev.
Yep. At the 49-yard line.
49-yard line. by Hayden Large, where it will be 1st and 10, Crusader football.
So again, let's see if Unity Christian really burns some clock. 3:22 to go here in the third quarter. I really don't think you're going to see a pass here.
No, you shouldn't. And there's a give to Bukema. Oh, no!
Oh!
Large with it. First guy through was Large, and
Boy, they even had me fooled, Kev.
Yep.
I thought Bukema had it as well.
I did too. And there's that's the magic of the wing tee, folks. Right there, we got the Large had the first guy through, and blew that play up for a gain of 19 on the play. 14 on the play. And be first down now.
There goes Bukema.
Bukema over the right.
Nope, up the middle again.
Large again.
Good grief.
He was stopped at the line of scrimmage. He kept his momentum going forward, kept his legs moving, popped it out to the right side a little bit, and fell forward, and picked up about, we'll call it 5 yards, maybe 6. Call it 2nd down and 3. Jeff, a big weekend for Unity Christian Sports with the football game tonight, the soccer team in the regional final tomorrow down in that Siegel. So
yes, sir. The soccer
big
team
doings this fall for the
soccer team playing for our state championship. I know it's a shock to a lot of people, but you know, moving forward to the state championship, and that'd be Mr. Heathheight's, if they could pull it off, what, 15th state championship?
I'm not sure. He's that
10 for girls and 4 for boys, if I'm not mistaken.
No, that might be his 5th for boys. I'm not sure, but I think
he's 10-4 right now, right?
Yeah, you are correct. Yeah, you know more about the soccer program than I do. My kids played for it for all those years.
That's because I follow it.
And unfortunately, we got a player down. Can't see who that is for Unity. Never like to see a player down.
No, for either team. That's
and,
without a doubt. Looks like we got. Let's see if I can get the glasses on him.
And
that's Isaiah Hune, and that's not good because he had a dinged up knee earlier in the year. Missed a couple games, about games 4 and 5. Now he's kind of come back.
And Jeff, a pretty class act by West Catholic there is all their kids have taken a knee on the field and on the bench. You like to, and the cheerleaders and everything.
Well, that's a class program, West Catholic. I mean, you know, they do things right over there. 5 state championships, you know, great school, good people over there.
Yeah, they put out some good graduates over the years.
My goodness.
Including yours truly.
Let's see, where'd you graduate from, Kevin? Let's see. So there goes Isaiah Hune off. Oh, boy, this ain't good the way he's limping.
They are limping. They are carrying him off a little bit.
Noah Wiswary come over to help him out. And Troy Cunnin. Let's hope it's nothing serious.
I was at West Catholic in the days of Fred Julian, 3 yards in a cloud of dust. That was.
Well, now you're at Unity in 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
We are.
So there you go.
That's true.
All right.
We didn't call it the wing tee back then. We just called it 3 yards in a cloud of dust. So. Maybe it was, well, it wasn't the wing tee, but that's full house sets. That's all we ran.
Good grief.
The late, great Fred Julian had some great success at West Catholic. Then at Grand Junior College, I think he won a national championship there.
I think he did at
Yes,
Grand Rapids Junior College. It was before Community College.
Yep.
So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Satyrs from the 24.
So
Wrap the gut again. Hayden Large. Oh, he bounced that one out. He should have maybe went up the middle on that one. Went to the well a little too much maybe on that one, Unity. $1.50 to go here in the third quarter.
So we'll call it 2nd down and 9 maybe. Second. Yeah, they're not giving him anything on that one, so call it 2nd and 10.
All right, here we go. Now Unity's going to start running a little clock here, it looks like. Hayden Large up the gut again.
Nothing doing. He bounces off one tackle and tried to break it, but nothing doing there as the Falcons snuffed that one out. Brought down initially by number 65 on the hit. That would be Alex Molesky.
Goes to Hayden Large, 1 yard. And Molesky, 3rd and 9.
So 3rd and 9 from the 24. I'll call it the 23. Just under a minute to go. Clock ticking here in the third quarter. So I'll see at the quarter, Kevin, if I can get a Muskegon Oak Ridge Belding score, because I think that's who the teams will play next, if I'm not mistaken.
There's the give to
Buikema
over the right side.
Oh, what a cut.
Oh, great. Nice tackle, or a nice block there by number 13 for Unity Christian.
Malachi Obande.
Obande got a nice seal block for him to get him outside. And good run there by Buikema as he's going to pick up a first down. The Crusaders going to have it 1st and goal at the West Catholic 8-yard line. You might get one more play off here.
They may have to run a play. I think the time clock is 25 seconds. They start it with like 33.
So this is going to be the last play of the half, or the quarter, I should say. And give to Buikema.
Buikema again. Boy, look at him go.
Yeah, and he's turning up. He got stopped and tried to turn it upfield and maybe gained 2 yards. And that's going to do it. End of the last play here of the 3rd quarter. As we're going to head to the 4th quarter with Unity Christian firmly in control, 33-6. We're going to take a timeout here from our sponsors.
I'm hoping that we can get more people to come and visit our museum in downtown Granville. It's a wonderful collection of relics from Granville's past. And if you're a longtime resident of Granville, you'll find it fascinating. If you are a short-time member of our community, you will also find it very interesting to learn more about the community that you live in now.
Our museum has so many thousands of items that people from Granville have donated. People are missing out when they don't visit because it is a historical place. It would be good for parents to come and bring their children and bring them through the museum and share with them all the artifacts that we have from Granville people.
This is the record of Granville. It goes way back to the late 1800s. When people walk in the door, I ask them, what do they want to know about Granville? And we're afraid to ask.
So we are in the number 10 schoolhouse. It was originally established, I believe, in 1887 and was used as a schoolhouse until about 1958. The Granville Historical Commission did not want to see this building torn down. So they worked very hard to raise enough money to have it moved to Heritage Park. We use this building mostly to host school groups that like to come and see how schools used to be many years ago.
Our museum is located in the city offices of Granville. It would be nice if you came to the museum and explore your own history, your parents and grandparents. You have no idea how things have changed.
In order for our museum to grow and for our historical group to grow, we really need you. I challenge you to, come and visit at least. Maybe come to one of our meetings or just go to the museum and talk to some of the members. But we really need people from Granville to show interest in this if we're to continue and to grow at all. We need you.
So we're going to start the 4th quarter here. First play with Unity Christian. And there's a gift to Buikema. 5-4-3-2-1 touchdown. Max Buikema barely got touched. And he's going to roll into the end zone. And the Crusaders are going to lead it now 39-6. On the very first play of the 4th quarter.
So I'll see what Unity's going to do here. If they're going to go for 2 or they're going to go for 2 yet again, looks like.
Yeah.
What to call him? Coach Ponstein over. Yep, they're going to go for 2. So 33-6, 11:57 here to go into just 3 seconds to score that one. Oh, he's going to throw it. He's got TJ Vancouver.
Oh, nice play there. And they're going to pick up the 2-point conversion. And he had a couple choices. I think he had Obande deep as well in the end zone there.
He did.
And with that, it's going to be Unity Christian 41 and West Catholic 6 with 11:57 to go here in the ballgame. With the Crusaders firmly in control and looking ahead now. I think, Jeff, you can look ahead to next week and who your next opponent's going to be.
Yeah, Muskegon Oak Ridge is ahead of Belding 33-7, so it looks like it'll be Muskegon Oak Ridge. I would think Unity Christian's going to host. I would assume it would be here at Jenison. I mean, there is an outside shot. Jenison could play at home, but that would only be if Mona Shores loses, and Mona Shores is up currently 28-14. So I would think Unity Christian would play here again at Jenison next week, 7 p.m., and continue their march on to Ford Field, Kevin. So here you go. Let's see if Unity's got some subs in. It looks like they do. There's some of these boys. 21 is in for Unity.
21 would be Luke Boverhoff, the sophomore, running back and defensive back.
Yep, he's in. Paul Vanderplug's in as well, and Jake Ullman's in to kick the ball off to the Falcons.
Ullman, Thomas deep back for the Falcons. And a little squibber and high hopper, and taken by Schick. No, the up man. Boy, good tough runner there. Be number 8. I think it was number 80 for West Catholic.
86.
86 for West Catholic. That would be Braden Naraki. Boy, tough run there for the senior. As took quite a few Unity Christian players to get him down. So yeah, Jeff, you're right. Looks like we've got a whole slew of new players in the ballgame for Unity Christian.
Well, not too many here on defense. I still see Wiswary, Sorensen, Tibby out there. You got Paul Vanderplug. Looks like he's in.
Vanderplug, yep.
It's Strog safety. Mason Olnall's in at linebacker. But everybody else is pretty much your normal defensive unit. And look for West Catholic to throw, and here they go.
Zobro with a quarterback draw, and he breaks one tackle, tries to spin away, and Vanderplug with a nice tackle there. And also in on the play was number 20, that'd be Mason Oldnall.
So a little giddy up here by West Catholic.
Trips right for Zobro. He's going to swing it out there to Patton, looking for a block. Oh, was that Vancouvering? Yes, it was. Boy, TJ Vancouvering, Jeff, did a nice job of fighting off that block, and he held that player up. And I think number 24 came over. That would be Boverhoff. Or no, that would be Cam Chandler to come over and make the final tackle there on that one.
Well, they tried to put a block on TJ Vancouver, and he just threw that kid aside mid-tackle. That's a great job. 3rd and 3 here for the Falcons.
Good play here. So roll back to pass. And we got a hold on that one. And, ball went right through the hands of Zane Way, but there was a hold on the play as I think 81, that was Jake Ullman was.
Well, you called it right away. What, did he get tackled?
Yeah, he did. He got grabbed. Actually, it was, I think it was Ullman on the penetration. And literally got his jersey grabbed right in front of the referee. It's something you don't want to do in front of the referee. And it's going to be back the Falcons up 10 yards, and we're going to call it 3rd down and 16.
Boy, it's a nice throw by Zobro.
It was.
Boy, I sure would like to see Unity Christian go for the ball a little bit. I mean, the Unity Christian defenders are all around it. They don't go for the ball. They just kind of stand there. It was a nice throw by Zobro.
Yep. Zobro back to pass. He's looking. Plenty of time. Now he steps up to the right side. He's going to take off. And
nice tackle there.
Down. We got another block in the back there on that one.
Yeah, that was on Noah Sorensen.
Yeah, he was trying to make the tackle, and he got held, I think. First he got blocked in the back, so that's going to back the Falcons up another 10. And right now, not a whole lot going right for the Falcons as they've gained some positive yards in the last 2 plays. But
well, here's a few scores for you, Kevin, while we're waiting for them to march out. Catholic Central 45, Spring Lake 0. Mona Shores 28, Forest Hills Central 14.
Who was that?
Mona Shores.
Mona Shores,
Forest
okay.
Hills Central. Yep.
And now we're going to call it. We'll call it 3rd and about 20 almost, 23. 3rd and 23 for the Falcons. from their own 24-yard line. So Zobro back to pass, surveying the field, just throws it up there. Vancouvering's going to do a nice job of knocking that one down. Yeah, he was trying to hit Schichtel on the out pattern, kind of underthrew it a little bit, and Vancouver just did a nice job of just knocking that ball down.
Well, he tipped it, and Wiswary covered the underneath guy, and Wiswary almost came back on the tip and caught that.
So it's going to bring up 4th down, and the Falcons are going to have to punt the ball.
Wiswary going deep for the Crusaders.
High snap, and a very good punt there by the Falcons, but it's going to get a nice forward bounce.
I almost wonder if Unity Christian might have got a piece of that, Kev. They had a little pressure on him.
Punt there taken by the quarterback, Spencer Zobro.
So 8:37 to go. Boy, look for Unity Christian here just to run a lot of clock.
Yep, exactly. And we'll see if we see any changes offensively, personnel-wise, for Unity Christian. And we do have looks like a new running back in there, number 21. That would be Luke Boverhoff.
Yeah, they're going to change
number
up a lot.
15's coming in the game. That would be Lucas Hodinga.
Here comes Wiswary into quarterback, it looks like. So, yep, they're going to put their second unit in here.
62, Aaron Noppert. So Wiswary calling the signals. And he's going to give it off to Bush over the left side. And Bush sidestepped one person. Couldn't get quite after that. And brought down initially number 55 on the hit for West Catholic.
Boy, Coach Tibby was getting after number 70 there. Dalton Miedema, I don't know, he must have missed a block or something because Coach, they're up 41-6, but he was giving them a little bit of, little earful there. So 7:20 to go here for Unity. 2nd and 9 from the West Catholic 48.
So Wiswary over center. And he's going to pitch it there to Boverhoff over the left side. And Boverhoff
got about 3.
Yep, and then he got hit pretty hard at the time of attack there by West Catholic. Number 81 for the 84, that's Schichtel on the hit for the Falcons. Also number 53 for the Falcons. That would be, I don't have 53 on my roster. These kind of hate these playoff rosters. They add all these kids and they forget to put their name on the roster. So
3rd and 6 here for Unity from the 45.
Wiswary on a bootleg. No, they're going to hand it right off the middle to Bukema. Nothing doing there. He got maybe a yard. And West Catholic snuffed that one out.
Yeah, Unity's going to go ahead and just punt it away. About 6 minutes to go here in the game.
Nice penetration there by Josh Sedlecki, the senior defensive lineman. So nobody deep for West Catholic. See if the Falcons try to come and get this one. Burn some clock. Here's Tibby. Maybe they're going to take the. No.
Yep, he's just trying to burn some clock is all.
Nice
job by Tibby getting rid of it quick. Nobody deep for West Catholic.
Takes a sideways bounce, and it's going to be downed at the 15-yard line by Nick Tibby. And the Falcons are going to take over 1st and 10. Trailing 41-6 here on a running clock with 5:31 and counting down here to go at Jenison High School.
I got to be, like I said earlier, Kevin, this is the last thing I suspected.
Yep.
I really thought you were going to see a really close game, go right down to the wire. And, yeah, I mean, Unity Christian's really come out and shown the mettle tonight.
They did. They, they took that, they got a stop. And they
went down and scored.
They went down and scored, and then they got a turnover, went down and scored, and from there it was all downhill for the Crusaders and all uphill for the Falcons.
So Unity Christian has a full complement of backups in now. And there you go, Nick. Except for Nick Tibby, he's one of the.
By Tibby.
He's one of the few start. As a matter of fact, he's the only starter still in the game.
Bilski came off the left side, had some space, and Tibby did a nice job coming up from his linebacker spot to make the tackle.
So we'll, like I said, next Friday looks like we're going to have Unity Christian at home against Muskegon Oak Ridge, Kevin.
Yep, Oak Ridge, another D5 program well familiar with the playoffs. They've been here many times. So Zobro back to pass. He's going to throw deep over the middle. Oh, nice hit there.
Boy, Colin Drawl, backup cornerback. Nice job there on the play.
Dorado went up to get it, but boy, yeah, that was a nice closure on that. Nice hit.
Nice number 15, Lucas Huntington was back as well, but Colin Drawl, the cornerback, did a nice job there in coverage.
So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 8 for the Falcons. 3:56 and counting down. Zobro is going to a little slip screen there to Dorado. He's going to break one tackle.
There's your
breaks another, and brought down.
Paul Vanderploeg there to stop, number 9.
And originally hit by number 65 for Unity Christian. That would be Jordan Kirkstrom.
So running clock with a 35-point lead, 3:23 to go, and clock running here for West Catholic.
Trips right for Zobro. He's got Schichtel out to the left, Bilski to his left. And fire and out pattern there. And, oh, that wasn't Schichtel, that was number 86 for West Catholic. That'd be Braden Naraki.
So local games around the area. Hudsonville is playing West Ottawa. I'll see if I can get a score here. Jenison is at Traverse City West, I believe it is. I can't remember if they play West or Central, but they play tomorrow night.
Looking deep. Boverhoff on the coverage. Oh, and he had Naraki. Naraki got beat behind Boverhoff. Just couldn't quite bring that pass in. And if he did, it would have been 6 points for West Catholic.
Yeah, he had a couple steps on Boverhoff. Nice throw there by the quarterback, just a hair too far. Hudsonville 28, West Ottawa 14. Second quarter scores, the latest I have. Granville, of course, didn't make the playoffs this year, nor did Calvin Christian.
Swing it out there to number 84. That'd be Schichtel. He's turning upfield. Breaks one tackle. It's going to go 20, 15, 10, 5. Boverhoff trying to get him. Touchdown, West Catholic.
Number 15 there for Unity. Lucas Huntington had him. Yep. Missed him. After he missed him, he was gone. So touchdown, West Catholic. 41-12, 2:05 to go.
That's going to make the score 41-12, like you said, with 2:05 to go. It's going to be a 2-point conversion attempt here for the Falcons.
There's that little like shovel screen pass I like to run. It didn't make it again. So nice job there for Unity, 41-14.
Well, Jeff, overall a really good performance by the Crusaders tonight. The offense worked well. The defense came up with some turnovers with some stops. And like we had said, we thought this game would be a lot tighter than what it is. And the a pretty nice victory against a pretty established program.
Like I said, you look at the stats, they're absolutely incredible. 5-time, think about that. I mean, it's just incredible. 5-time defending state champion.
5 straight times. They
yeah,
actually
5
won 6.
Straight. Yeah, in a row.
Yep.
They haven't lost a playoff game since 2012. Like I said earlier, that's when all the seniors were in 7th grade. I mean, the tradition and the history at West Catholic is second to none. It's incredible. So it's a very, very big win for Unity Christian. And here comes Unity Christian out with their hands team. Wiswary, Tesla, Large, Bukema, Vancouvering. Well, Kyle Bonde.
Roman on the other side. And it's Caleb Hybor, actually, one of the tight ends.
Hybor and, well, actually, Omen's right behind him. He's at the 40. Malachi Bonde's deep. So let's see what West Catholic has in mind here.
There you go. Skipper. Ball bounces around, and I think the Falcons may have got it. Hybor, I think, initially tried to get that ball and couldn't quite corral that one.
Highborn went down to try to get it. He missed it. Of course, I'd like to see Unity Christian have a few players around. Just squared away from them, and the way it went, West Catholic recovered. So 2:03 to go. West Catholic first and 10 for 45 Unity.
So Zobro, single back. It's Bilski to his right. He's going to drop back to pass. Going to throw it deep. Nice looking ball there. Oh, he had number 12, Thomas, and that ball just went right through his arms. So let's bring up second down and 10 from the West Catholic 45-yard, or from the Unity Christian 45-yard line. Here's the gift to Bilski.
No, nothing doing there.
Nothing doing. Boy, nice play there. Hit number 58 for Unity Christian on the hit. That'd be Matt Weinia. Did a nice job there. And the nice thing, Jeff, he stayed with that play.
Well, he did. He tried to wiggle out of the tackle, and Matt Weinia stayed with it. Nice job there.
So it's going to be third down and 9.
There's your bubble screen again.
Yep.
Oh, Paul Vanderploeg
there.
But Paul Vanderploeg blew that up. Boy,
Dorado. Boy, the nice play there.
There's a lot of missed tackles there. I mean, Unity Christian's got to wrap them up, try to get them down. So first and 10 for West Catholic from the 23. Minute 19 to go here in the game.
First and 10, West Catholic.
So Zobro back to pass. Plenty of time again. He's going to fire it. And through the hands of Naraki. And that's going to bring up second down and 10.
Zobro pass intended for Naraki. Ball's incomplete.
Jeff, this is Unity Christian's first appearance in D5, and so far D5 looks like a nice fit for the Crusaders.
Well, I will tell you that everybody was really wanted to get D5, and then when they drew West Catholic, everybody's like, oh, maybe we shouldn't be in D5.
Yeah. So Zobro, nice job handling the snap. Fires it wide open over the middle. And I think that was Patton on the actually that's Zane Way on the tackle. And he found a seam there in the middle of the West Catholic or the Crusader zone defense. And the Falcons now an opportunity to punch another one in here. So Zobro handled off to Bilski over the right side, and he's
they
fighting
stood him
forward.
up.
Nice job there by the Crusader defense, as again Weinia on the hit, as well as Nick Tibby, number 4, coming up. So the Falcons trying to punch one in here, make the score a little bit more respectable. And there's the give. Zobro's going to keep it over the right side. He's going to punch it in the end zone. It's going to make the score 41-20. Unity Christian with 31 seconds to go here in the ball game here at Jensen High School. So a 2-yard touchdown run by Spencer Zobro. And Zobro's going to keep it, looking to his left. He's going to turn it upfield, and he spins his way into the end zone. And that's going to make it 41-22. And rest assured, you will see another onside kick attempt. So
31 seconds to go. Second defense, obviously, in Unity Christian, where I think West Catholic Sons are starting offense in. So Unity Christian just needs to follow the onside kick and be all set.
No, Jeff, we've seen West Catholic over the years, and you see them on Football Frenzy or Football Blitz, whatever show you choose to watch. And they're kind of like the Oregon Ducks with the uniforms, man. They have a lot of uniform combinations through the years.
Well, again,
man, oh man.
When you're a winning program like that, you have the ability to do a lot of stuff like that. So And what do we got here?
Yeah. Now we got a huddle. It's certainly not for a TV timeout, I can tell you that.
I tell you what, I'd like to make a little statement, Kevin. You and I, before we came to the game, were watching the WCET pregame pick'em show. Do you remember that?
Yes, we were. Yes,
John,
we were.
Mr. Van Lon and Ben Fritzma and JB and
Mr. Waring.
Brian.
Yep.
You know who they all picked?
That's
Every
right.
single one of them. Why don't you tell me who they picked?
They picked the Falcons from the west side of Grand Rapids.
Yeah, they sure did. And I'll be curious to hear what they have to say on their show on Sunday night about their pick, because they missed that one big time. And I'm happy that they missed it.
I think
I
we
will
all
say
are.
that. So here you go. You got your hands team out again for Unity.
And that's a little bit harder.
Oh, nice
And-
job by Paul Vanderpool.
Yeah. He looked like a shortstop on that one. Just kind of scooped that one up there and fell on that one. And that's going to do it here. As the Crusaders are going to take the victory formation, obviously, and they're going to go home with a well-deserved and well-earned 41-22 victory in a game that was not certainly as close as the score indicated. And with that, the Crusaders are going to punch their ticket to next week's district final, which is the last time we heard it was going to be the Eagles of Muskegon Oak Ridge. And is Jack Sugars retired up there, Jeff? Or
He is.
He's still retired.
He's been retired for a while.
Jack
Yeah.
Sugars, the longtime coach who built that program into a pretty good state power up there. And
Boy, let's go, Unity Christian. I mean, they're trying to get subs in, and nobody knows who's going on. They don't know who's where. Let's just get somebody here and take a knee. So we got, who's at quarterback now? Number 15.
15, that would be Micah Bush. No, Lucas Huttinga.
Okay, so he's going to take a knee, and there we
Take
go.
a knee, and that's going to do it.
Okay. All right, so we'll see everybody back here hopefully next Friday at 7 o'clock for round 2 of the playoffs.
Exactly. So with that, this is Kevin Balster along with my broadcast partner Jeff Wisway. Brian Waring on the camera, and our final score tonight, Unity Christian 41 and West Catholic 22.